windsock. Yep.
So here we are, about to take off. Probably one of the roughest flights
Bloody hell.
I've done.
Just hold off on those.
In a long while. So as you can see, 3 eagles just about to come across my.
Want to hit those.
It's about to come across my path. So I let them go, and I soon figure out why they're flying low. So they dart off to the left and actually end up sitting in a tree. And you'll see why shortly. They don't want to be in the air because it gets pretty rough. Wait for them to settle. Don't really want to hit them. And at this stage the wind's only blowing 10-15 knots, but there's a big front about to come through and the wind's about to get pretty wild. Just watching them, and they're in the tree. There we go.
So flaps, mixture, picture, fuel pump. Tram brakes are off the cabin doors. Unlock, set timer. Birds are gone. There's static RPM. Temps, pressures are in the green. Airspeed is alive. 40, 50.
So she gets up nicely. Just look at the windsock there. Probably 15-20 knots. Just there, slightly from the right. Pretty steady, not bad. Pretty good down low. It's about to get very worse.
And manifold pressure comes back. And RPMs can come back.
So I was going to go further down the river for a short little flight, but it gets worse the higher I get up.
Bristell traffic, Bristell 9011 is airborne. Bristell just for a local flight. Bristell.
Terrain ahead.
Starting to get windy now.
And the forecast is pretty good.
Caution, terrain.
Pretty good? Don't think so. There was severe turbulence forecast, but up the northeast. Moderate for around this area, but with the wind howling down the river.
Let's just go this way.
Jumping over those hills. Here we go. Here comes the action.
We'll just do a circuit today.
There's a decision to abort. Climb out at 85 knots. Always nice. There it is. Here comes the turbulence. Always nice to have airspeed. So you look at that. That's pretty wild. Initial response was to push forward to get more air over the ailerons so I can bring them up, keeping the rudder coordinated, which was pretty tough. Now trying to turn it around. Obviously the wind's coming from the right, pushing the right wing up. And now the challenge is to keep the airspeed below 96 knots, which is the maximum manoeuvring speed for this aircraft. Cruise is about 120, but so there's 90 knots.
Caution, terrain.
Pull the throttle back. EGTs go high when the throttle manifold pressure comes back. Obviously not as much fuel going into the engine.
Left base 34, full stop.
And the EGTs go higher. So here's a way of getting down. Rather than normally pull the throttle back and get to 75 and slowly bring it in, I'm going to fly it in at 85-90 knots, so still 95, so turning base shortly at 92 knots, no flaps, and descending. So I'll turn final
Caution, terrain.
at about 500 feet and still won't have any flaps in because I want airspeed. So same deal, if I brought it back to 75, it'll just be belted around the sky and you run the risk of a stall because of the choppy conditions. But you know, 90 knots, if things get bad, I've still got heaps of speed. So there's 500 feet, 90 knots still no flaps. So turning final, still airspeed coordinated, getting bounced around again. I'll pull the flaps in shortly. The maximum flap speed is 75 knots, and that's full flap, so I'll pull the flaps in at about 85 and then slow it down pretty quickly. So there you go, the flaps at, what's that, 86, and then down to 81, 80, 79 as the flaps are coming down. So I'm well in the flap range by the time the 10 degrees have extended. Car beat goes away, another stage of flap, not going full flap. Fly it in faster, and I'm going to hold it in the ground effect because I know it's smoother on the ground. Still a bit fast, but
Far out.
windstock's still blowing. It's eased a bit, but it was gusting. And on the ground, so there it is. Beautiful aircraft, handled it superbly. Just a different way of flying a circuit.
That was
With these lighter
wild.
aircraft, 600 kilos maximum takeoff. But yeah, amazing aircraft.